First up, we're getting in breaking news about a massive rejig that's on the cards and is being planned of monitoring along the line of control. The Indian Army is all set to acquire a new set of radars for the line of control monitoring. These new radars can penetrate through the thick jungles. The Army is also seeking a quick replacement of thermal imagers. Among the new Army acquisitions being planned are wide area persistent surveillance systems, and this immensely huge exercise is being undertaken after the recent terror strike at Uri. So that's the latest news that we have about this massive revamp being planned across the line of control to assist the Indian Army. India Today's executive editor Gaurav Saban joins us for more on this. Gaurav, can you just explain this major rejig that is on the cards and is being planned, to assist the Indian Army while they are keeping vigil at the line of control?
Avantika, the army is deployed along the 776-kilometer long line of control. Now, a part of this has very thick forests, and there, while there is a fence, while the army is deployed on either side of the fence, it's very difficult to know where these terrorists are infiltrating from given the terrain, and there is new technology that the army is seeking to acquire as part of better LoC management. Whether this is, south of Pir Panjal or in the Hafruda forest or the Rajwad forest, wherever the army is deployed north of Pir Panjal. So as part of that, new technology is what the army is seeking, and from what my sources in the government tell me, some of it is now being speeded up, like foliage penetration radars, handheld thermal imagers, extremely essential at night to know where terrorists are infiltrating from. So all of this, the army is hoping to acquire as part of quick purchases, following due process, that needs to be followed. But LoC management is now undergoing a rejig.
Yes, absolutely. And wouldn't this be a huge boost for the armed forces, Gaurav, to equip them with the critical weapons, the most sophisticated ammunition? Because the surgical strikes undoubtedly demonstrated India's hardened military resolve. But the kind of measures being taken to equip the armed forces would indeed be a shot in the arm, wouldn't it?
Avantika, that's the aim at this point of time. The army's assessment is that Pakistan-sponsored terror will not stop. What has happened is one surgical strike which sends home a message to Pakistan. But this will not, much more is required so that Pakistan's terror, military jihad terror infrastructure is either dismantled, or till the time Pakistan dismantles that, the army is in a position to effectively tackle it without casualties to own troops. Now, that is why some of these radars can give the army more information about when the terrorists are coming in much before they reach the fence, much before they reach the area of infiltration. So you have some radars that can look deep inside enemy territory. So additional posts, additional monitoring systems, all of that is part of this very comprehensive review mechanism that is underway. What is also happening, Avantika, which is a cause for alarm, is terrorists snatching weapons from police personnel in Jammu and Kashmir, and especially that's where army has to, the police have to now move in and stop terrorists from acquiring new weapons. So there is a very comprehensive review that's currently underway.
All right, Gaurav, thank you so much for joining us and explaining this massive rejig for our viewers. Right now, we'll move on.